Guys, before we get started with the Jason Kidd card review, can we just take a minute to acknowledge why 2K made this man look like Dr. Evil?
Bruh.
So this is the very first amethyst that I earned. Obviously I beat Domination, I got Scotty, I got Clyde, I have Bob Cousy. Let's take a look at Jason Kidd's stats and see what we're working with. So he has 90 driving layup, 84 standing layup. He's got a 55 post fade, so he's not really a post player. Gary Payton, Westbrook can kind of play in the post. He's got an 85 mid-range, 82 standing shot 3, and 89 free throw, so he can definitely shoot a little bit. He's not Curry, but he can definitely shoot a little bit. His passing stats are all in the high 90s, so you don't have to worry about him passing it at all. His defensive stats are in the middle. I mean, 85, 84, 80. It's not like Scottie Pippen or like Gary Payton, but it's good. His speed is great at a 90, 95 acceleration. You don't worry about him being slow. He's definitely fast. He's got 91 potential, so that's all good. Alright guys, so talk about Jason Kidd's release. His release is really weird, and this could be a downfall for a lot of people, even for myself, because his windup is really slow. So you might have think the shot has already started, but the shot meter hasn't actually gone up till he finished his windup and is getting into his shot form. So a lot of times you'll get a slightly early release, or if you hold it a bit longer, you'll get a slightly late release, which will affect the shot missing because his windup is so slow that it'll really just throw up the shot a lot of times. Because Jason Kidd can actually shoot, but because of his form, he'll miss a lot of extra shots. Alright guys, getting into the meat of the review. Let's talk about the pros of this card. This card plays great defense for me. This card does a lot of extra stuff that I don't think you'll see with a lot of players, a lot of cards, a lot of point guards in general. This card plays defense really good. He gets good shot contests, he gets a lot of good animations, he gets a lot of steals actually. That lets me know how good a card kind of is. If he gets a lot of steals, a lot of these higher overall cards will do extra stuff. He'll go in and he'll fight for a rebound, he'll go in and he'll get a shot contest that you won't see a lot of cards get, and he gets a lot of good steal animations. Now, I'm going to keep it real. On offense, this card is just not doing it for me. Something about this card, I'm just going to call this card broken, because his shot release is just so odd. It just reacts weird. He gets bad animations. He'll miss wide open layups. I've taken him into Gauntlet a few times and someone barely put up a contest and he'll miss wide open layups. Now a lot of cards are doing that after the patch because they patched a lot of layups. But he does that more often, to where someone would like Westbrook would make a layup, or someone like John Wall would make it. He misses it, you know, and that's kind of frustrating when you have an amethyst point guard that's out here missing layups. Now, as far as his passing stats, because his passing stats are so high and because he has Dimer, actually if he passes it to a wide open player, that player is more likely to make the shot because Jason Kidd passed it to him. Because his stats are so high, they're more likely to make the shot. So that's definitely a good thing. I definitely want to recommend this card because I know how much of a beast he is. I know a lot of people want to play with a Domination Jason Kidd, but he's just not as good, guys. I have to keep it real. He just doesn't play up to his stats. He plays kind of like an 86 overall, to be honest. I wish this was the card. He actually got injured in this game that I filmed. He actually got injured. I mean, he's always doing something clumsy. There's not one time I played with him where he played the whole game good. He's played half the game good, he's played 2 or 3 quarters good, but there's always something that just keeps me from giving him a good review. So out of 10, I'm gonna have to give Jason Kidd a 5 out of 10. Compared to what he should be, he only gets a 5. So that's my Jason Kidd review. I'll be doing more soon. Peace, guys.